Hello folks, Everchanger here, welcome back to more Pokemon Liquid Crystal. Last time we defeated Lieutenant Surge and obtained the Thunder Badge in Vermilion City, and then we came north to Saffron City here and we discovered that it was under siege by Team Saturn. So without further ado, let's head over to Silph and see what the dealio is. Ooh, it's playing the evil music. Exciting. What do you gotta say, sir? Oh, he wants to fight us. Awesome. Some guy with wacky red hair came through here. Said he was the demolition guy the boss hired. Funky guy with red hair. I wonder who that could possibly be. Alright, we haven't seen Team Saturn in a little while. They were in the Dragon's Den, but we haven't actually seen them since then, so this should be a bit interesting. Now, in yesterday's update video, if you haven't seen that, I mentioned that I would be recording all future videos on the new computer. But as I was getting ready to record this episode on the new computer, I realized that I hadn't bought a Bluetooth adapter yet, so I couldn't connect my controller to the new computer. Which is super unfortunate because this is a really nice controller, and I would really like to avoid playing on the keyboard. So it looks like I'm going to be recording these on the laptop, at least until I can get an adapter for the new computer. So I don't think it's that big of a deal for this series because since it's very pixely already, I don't think the difference between 720 and 1080 will be a huge deal. So apologies for that. Hopefully we'll be able to figure that out in a couple weeks. But yeah, we got Team Saturn here. Super duper exciting. I have to wonder what they want at Silph Company because really, all they really had to give Team Rocket 3 years ago was the Master Ball, and honestly, the Master Ball isn't all that important because anyone with determination can catch a legendary without one, so I don't know, maybe Team Saturn's just super duper lazy. You never know. Alrighty, that's one grunt defeated. Who are you? Well, I'm David. Thank you for asking. Alright, we got another guy coming up here. This place is restricted until we're done here. Get out of my face. I'm just looking up at the top of the screen there. I just noticed that there are stairs going downwards into some sort of basement. This place did not have a basement until Heart Gold and Soul Silver, I believe, so that's pretty interesting. In Heart Gold and Soul Silver, the basement was used to change Rotom's form into its many different appliance appearances. But since Rotom isn't in this game, I have to wonder what the basement could possibly be used for in this scenario right here. And we're confused. That's great. I think I'm just going to switch out, just avoid it altogether. So, I actually released 2 videos yesterday. One was the update video I mentioned, but the other one was a DeltaCraft Minecraft video. And basically, that's because I checked our server logs a couple weeks back, and I found that January 11th was the first day that I began playing on the server with Rio the Lion, which was super exciting, so I decided I wanted to do like a 1-year special. And originally what we were going to do is we were going to actually get on and record an episode where we would like set off fireworks and eat cake and all that. But the thing is, Rio the Lion's internet went out, so we decided we would just do what we did yesterday, which was make a bit of a cinematic tour of the server, all the things we've built over the past year. So if anyone hasn't seen that, I highly recommend you go check it out because it's very exciting, and hopefully we'll be able to record some more videos soon now that I've got everything on the computer, the new computer, figured out in terms of how to use it and all that. And Rio the Lion's internet came back, which is nice, so hopefully we'll be able to do some more work on the server in regards to videos. And as you probably saw in the cinematic episode, if you saw it already, we got a lot of work done on the Nether Hub in terms of clearing it out. I do have a pretty exciting plan for finishing up the clearing out of the hub. Hopefully that'll do well. And how on earth did that thing outspeed me? It's a freaking Elekid. How did it outspeed me? I am astonished that it did that. Okay. Change of plans, we are switching over to Gengar, because apparently this Elekid is a speed demon. Alright, let's try Shadow Ball. Okay. How did Gengar outspeed Elekid, but Alakazam did not. I must be missing something. I probably look like an idiot if I am, but honestly, how is that even possible that my Gengar is faster than my Alakazam? Like, mind blown. How does that even work? I don't know. Gengar's just like this little chubby ghosty thing, and Alakazam's is like a lean, mean machine, I guess. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Poison doesn't lower speed. I mean, paralysis does, but poison doesn't. Oh well, I guess we'll just have to take it as it comes. Alright, I think that that is this guy's last Pokemon, so hopefully we'll be having some progress here. Yes, indeed it was. Not bad. You could join Team Saturn. I'm not really feeling it, sir. Alright, what do you got to say? Oh, this is terrible. I was standing guard, and then these gangsters came in and forced me to open the entrance to the basement. Okay, I believe... Actually, no. Arcanine's still in front. I thought Gengar was going to be in front, and it was paralyzed, so I was going to switch, but never mind that. Alright, here we are. Oh gosh, I see warp tiles. I am scared. Alright. What are you doing down here? It's off limits to everyone but Team Saturn. Ooh, this guy has the regular battle music. I seem to notice that a lot in Pokemon hacks. They can't really seem to get the music super reliable in terms of what music plays with what person. Because as you can see, this grunt is no different from any of the other grunts we fought. He's just using different music. So I'm wondering if that's like just some sort of thing that the game has difficulty with. I don't know. Not that this music is bad, it's just a little bit inconsistent, which is a little bit strange. Alright, got a Quillfish coming out next. I'm pretty sure I've mentioned this in the LP already, but I'm sure people will find it funny. Back on the Game Boy Color, when Pokémon Crystal was my first game and I was playing that, I didn't see the little tail on the Q in Quillfish, so I literally called it Owlfish for the longest time. And I thought it was so dumb because I was like, it doesn't look like an owl. But yeah, it has quills, so it's a Quillfish. And when I realized that, it was like my whole life was a lie. And I had another moment like that where Oldale Town in the Hoenn region, I always thought it was just Odale Town, like no L at the beginning. So I pronounced it Odale for the longest time, and then we were listening, Rio the Lion and I were listening to my iPod, and I had the music for Odale Town there, just O-D-A-L-E, and he was like, you spelled Oldale wrong, and I'm like, no I didn't, and he's like, yes you did. So I googled it, and there was an L in there that I had never noticed before in my entire life. And I was like, holy crap, my life is a lie. What even is even? I don't even know. Alright, we're getting lots of paralyses off on the Spark here. Is paralyses the plural of paralysis? I have no clue, no idea. So I'm looking over at the corner of my eye, and the cat is sitting at my door, and he really wants to leave. So I think I'm going to let her out, so I think I am going to cut away once this turn is over, and I'm going to go take care of that. So I will actually be right back. Apologies for this. Alrighty, I am back. It's funny, I went to go open the door, and not only was there a cat standing there waiting to be let out, but on the other side of the door there was another cat waiting to be let in. So they literally just stared at each other for about 30 seconds, and I had to like coax the cat that was in my room to leave, because I know as soon as I let any cats in here, they're gonna beg to get out. So yeah, cats are weird, but they're cool. I like cats. Alright, so what's the deal? No, it needs a card key. So it looks like I need a card key from somewhere. Where can I get a card key from? Will you give me one? No, I bet one of these grunts somewhere will give me a card key. Will you give me a card key? We hid the updated card key in this room somewhere. Okay. So it looks like we are going to want to switch over to our item finder. I did grab the item finder, right? Yes, I did. Alright, let's register that. Let's see what it says. Nope, there's no response. No response. No response. I wonder if we just have to look for it. Just press A on everything. Where could it be? Is it behind this painting? Is it behind this painting? Is it behind... Oop, there's something hidden here. Yep, we found the card key behind the painting. What is it with evil teams in Kanto and hiding important things behind the painting? I don't know. Either way, now that we got the card key, we can move onwards. Bingo, the card key opened the door. Awesome. Alright, so now we're in here, and we got some items on the ground. Hyper Potion. Hyper Potions are always nice. Now here we got a teleporter, and it's nice because it's the only one here, so there's only one way to go, so hopefully we won't be getting lost. Alright, it puts me up here, and instantly this guy wants to fight us. Alright, so let's battle him, and let's get on with this purging of the invasion. Sends out Weepin' Bell. Alright, hopefully Arcanine will be able to take it out easily. Flamethrower. Awesome. So I'm liking that the levels are continuing to be increased even into the Kanto region, because honestly, in the original game, some of the gym leaders, mind you, in the Kanto region, they had Pokemon that were in the 30s. And I don't get how they got away with that, or how they thought it was a good idea, because Lance's most powerful Dragonite in the original game was level 50, so I don't get how they could take a decrease of more than 10 levels going from Johto into the post-game of Kanto. So I'm super glad they've updated it here, because honestly Kanto was highly gimped in more ways than one in the original game, and it's not like having a higher leveled Pokemon takes up more bytes in the data, or at least I hope the structure wouldn't be that primitive. So really they were low level for practically no reason. Alright, I'm gonna go this way, just out of a guess. Oh, we got a chubby guy here. What do you gotta say? Ah! Oh, you're not one of those guys. Thank goodness. I'm just the cleaner here, and those guys stormed in here. Luckily, they don't know I'm here. Alright. What's in here? I'd hope this isn't the actual way you're supposed to go, because they'd have to walk right past that dude. Alright. TM41, Thunder Punch. Oh, well, how about that? Alright. Already bought several of those and used them, but now we got another one, I suppose, in case we need it. Alright, what's down over this way? Don't run in the portal by accident? Okay. This way. Oop, there's one more trainer here, gotta take him out. Do you really think a skinny kid like you could possibly beat me? Then you have another thing coming! What kind of other thing coming? Is it like a present for me coming in the mail? I don't know. Alright. Now, I would always use Dark-type moves on Golduck, thinking that it was part Psychic-type, and it can use Psychic-type moves, but it is not actually a Psychic-type. And that's one thing I would always mess up. And it drove me crazy, because I'm like, why on earth isn't this thing Psychic-type? The thing prides itself on Psychic ability, and that thing just landed 5 hits with Fury Swipes. I call hacks on that. Alright, please give me a flinch. Dang it. Okay, use Screech. That's not too bad. Alrighty, so... Bite. It's funny, every single episode, I forget that this is a thing, or maybe there's this part of my brain that's like, please don't do the healing thing, whatever. But they always do it. I'm getting super lucky with the flinches here. Oh, nope, there it goes. That's the end of it. Sorry, Arcanine. And of course, pointless critical is pointless. Just rubbing salt in the wound here. Alright, let's switch over to Lantern and use some of our electric-type moves to bring down this Golduck. Spark. Alrighty, I'm hoping this Team Saturn invasion doesn't take like 5 episodes like the last one did, because honestly, the last one just made the series a lot longer for that point in the game. There were like 13 or 14 episodes in between the 7th badge and the 8th badge, and I have no clue why I didn't switch there. Let's try Hydro Pump. So yeah, I'm hoping that this invasion doesn't take too terribly long. Might be able to get it over with in this episode. I'm honestly not sure, because I don't know how big this place is. And of course, we don't have the Generation 6 change of Electric-type Pokemon being immune to Paralysis, so that's a thing. Alright, Hydro Pump dealt a good amount of damage there. Not quite as much as I would have hoped, but I think another one should be able to take out this Jolteon. Jolteon's a really cool Pokemon. I don't know what it is about Jolteon. It's a freaking electric dog thing. Like, holy crap, that's cool. Alright, we landed the Hydro Pump. Don't survive. Okay, good. And we get our experience for that. And we got a Crawdont coming out. I think I'm going to switch over to Gengar. I'm noticing 2 of our Pokemon are fainted and 2 of our Pokemon are paralyzed, so that's a little bit unfortunate. I might have to run back to the Pokemon Center and heal. Let's try Thunder Punch, see what we can get. Okay, Crabhammer misses. That's pretty huge, because Crabhammer is not something you want to get hit by repeatedly. Alright, did a little less than half, that's not too bad. Okay, you just nailed a Crabhammer, let's see how much that does. Holy cow! Critical hit, 1 shot. Wow. Okay, so that happened. We're going straight back to Lantern. Oh my gosh. I didn't even know that that was a thing that could happen. Alright. Please don't KO me with Crunch, otherwise I will be an unhappy camper. Okay. Nail our Spark, get our Stab bonus. Don't knock it out. It's definitely going to heal this turn. Oh wow, he didn't heal this turn. That's surprising. Maybe he healed early in the battle and I just sort of passed over it and didn't notice. Getting lucky with the paralysis here, and we knock out Crawdont. Very, very cool. I'm liking that we're seeing lots of Generation 3 Pokemon. It adds more variety to this post-game. I got owned by a kid. You bet you got owned by a kid. Alright, I think I am going to switch Feraligatr into the front just because we're in a bit of dire straits here, as you can see. So we'll see if we can get any further with Feraligatr, and if not, I'm going to have to run back and heal. Alright, what's this? A full heal. Very cool, very nice. Okay, now we have a choice. We have a lot of choices, oh my goodness. Let's try this way. Okay. This way? Alright, that was pointless. This way? I'm just guessing at this point. I think this is the way we want to go. Ha! I fooled you, didn't I? You thought I was a Silph employee. You got me there, dude. I really did think that you were a Silph employee. Alright, Scientist Rob wants to battle. Wow, he has 4 Pokemon. That's a lot of Pokemon. Alright, Feraligatr coming out here. Let's try Surf. Hopefully Surf will be able to take this thing out in 1 shot. I mean, we've got the definite level advantage, plus our stab bonus. Super close, but not quite. I think I'm just going to use another Surf this turn because I think we can bet that he's going to heal, which he does. Of course. So seeing this Magneton reminded me that I recently watched episode 2 of Rio the Lion's single-player Let's Play that he's currently doing. He is playing Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Red Rescue Team, and he recently did a mission where he had to rescue a couple of Magnemite that got stuck together. So first off, definitely plugging Rio the Lion here. You should probably go check that out because, I don't know, I enjoyed watching it. Maybe you will too. And also, it made me realize that what is the deal with Magneton? They always say that Magneton is made by combining 3 Magnemite together, but you never see that in the main series. Ever, at all. Basically, a Magneton just grows 2 other Magneton out of nowhere in the main series. The only time you see the Magnemite combining into Magneton thing is, I believe, the anime, the aforementioned mission in the first Pokemon Mystery Dungeon games, and I believe it was also in Pokemon Snap as well, which is really, really, really random. But yeah, I don't get what the deal with that is. And on the topic of that, everyone always lauds the original 151 Pokemon to be some of the most creative designs, and I'm sorry, but some of the designs in Generation 1 are the most lazy designs in the whole series. I mean, what's the deal with 3 Diglett being its own Pokemon, 3 Magnemite being its own Pokemon, just a plain old purple rat, just a plain old bird? I don't get it. Everyone's like, oh god, the new designs are so uncreative, but honestly, Generation 1 was just as guilty of having uncreative designs. Let's all be honest here. Let's just not look at Generation 1 through the beer goggles, because I'm pretty sure the Mythbusters proved that beer goggles don't work. Alrighty. Let's take out this Hariyama here with another well-placed Surf. Alrighty. And get our experience. Is that his last Pokemon? may or may not be. Lantern gets level 55. And yep, Scientist Rob was defeated. Wow, that's not fair. Okay, I think I'm going to cut away here and heal with the stuff I have in my bag, because Lord knows I bought a lot of it, and we might as well use it. So I'm going to cut away here and heal up our team, and I will be right back. Alrighty, I am back. I healed up our team with all of the provisions we had in our bag, and I also swapped around the experience share over to Pidgeot, and I put Alakazam into the front of the party. So without further ado, let's head onwards here. Something tells me we want to get in there somehow, although I don't know how we're supposed to do that. Let's step onto the tiles and see where they take us. Owie. Alright, so now, oh my gosh, we're going to get so lost in here. Alrighty. I used to be in the army with Lieutenant Surge. Ooh, some backstory here. I always like the backstory. Alrighty, so we got another scientist here. Something tells me this invasion is going to bleed over into the next episode, and hopefully not the episode after that, but you never know, because I think we're coming up on about 30 minutes of recording time here if I try and factor out the cuts I've had to do in my head. So we're going to be ending off this video soon, so hopefully we'll be able to take out Team Saturn in the next episode, because honestly, after that 5-episode Team Saturn debacle or however on earth you pronounce it in the Dragon's Den, I think we're all a little bit tired of Team Saturn by this point, so hopefully this won't last too long. Got a Magneton coming out. Let's switch over to Arcanine, because Arcanine can use fire attacks, and fire attacks are always nice against steel types. One thing I noticed while healing our Pokemon is that Lantern is the first of our Pokemon to exceed 200 max hit points. So we might come to a time where Hyper Potion won't really do it for Lantern, and that's kind of frightening to me because max potions are very, very, very expensive. Alright, so hopefully we don't run into too many problems with that. Got an Electrode coming out. Hopefully we'll be able to take it out with Flamethrower. Alright, take the Swift like a boss. I don't know why they call it Swift. It's such a weird name. It's just a bunch of stars flying around. I don't know why they don't call it like Shooting Stars or something. That would make so much more sense. Like, wouldn't it? I don't know. I'm just rambling at this point. We got lots of Team Saturn goodness, or rather badness, to fight our way through, so we might as well do a little bit of rambling. I mean, what will we do without rambling? Rambling is what makes the world go round. Or maybe economics. I don't know, one of those two. Alright, let's take the Swift again. Let's dish out a Flamethrower and see what we can do with that. Wow, that actually didn't do as much as I expected it to. Alright, can one more Flamethrower bring it out? Please tell me it can. Did I say bring it out? I meant take it out. I don't even know where that came from. Wow, we're taking some consecutive rollouts, and that's a little bit risky. Alright, this bite should do it. Yep, down goes Electrode. Very, very nice. And Scientist Trevor was defeated. Ah, darn. Get our monies for winning. Alright, what's this? Escape rope. Too bad the bag is full. Yeah, of course the bag is full. I'm assuming we'll be able to come back to this place later on. Oh, this is where we are. Okay. I'm assuming we'll be able to come back to this place later on, so if I ever feel the need to grab some stuff, I'll come back here and do that. Alright, let's see what's down this warp right here. Ah, really? Of course. Alright, so we want to go up this way, it looks like, into this warp, and we need to use one of these warps. I'm going to guess this one. Alright, looks like we got some progress here. Get a Max Revive. Good thing that stacks with the Max Revive I already have, from the looks of it. What's up here? Got another scientist running around. This is the server room. All of Silph Company's information is stored down here. I must not let Team Saturn get it. Oh, okay, so this is like a completely pointless room. Alright, so it looks like the one way we have left to go is this way. And that brings us here. What's with you? Shh, I'm hiding from Team Saturn. If you don't tell them I'm here, then take this. And we got a Kelpsy Berry. Okay, that's pretty neat. Don't know what use it's going to serve us here, but alright. Okay, what? Alright, I need to figure out where to go before I end this episode off, otherwise I'm going to literally get lost first things first next episode, and we can't exactly have that. Alright, so what's in this warp right here? Oh, this takes us right here. Okay. Man, what is the deal with these warps? Seriously. Lights in different colors are flashing on and off. Okay. This is actually embarrassing to say, but I think I might actually be lost. That is not a good thing. Alright. What will this one take us to again? I think it just takes us back here. Yeah, it does. I wonder, does walking onto this take us to a different place? No, it doesn't. Alright. What is even happening here right now? I'm literally at a loss as to what to do, so I think I'm going to cut away here, and I'll come back to you guys once I've figured out where it is I'm supposed to go. Apologies for this, but I'll be right back. Alrighty, I'm back. I think I found the way we're supposed to go. It's actually in here, and it brings us right here, but then if we walk onto this tile right here, it takes us to this room, which I don't think we've been in before, because there's this item right here. So what is this? TM01 Dynamic Punch. 100% chance of confuse if it hits. Pretty nice. Alrighty, so what's up this way? Looks like this might be the warp we want to take. This place is quite the maze. What is in this warp right here? Is this a new area? Yes, it is. He who makes a beast of himself gets rid of the pain of being a man. Let's go! Alright, I'm sure that's a reference to something. I don't know what it is. Alrighty, Saturn Grunt wants to battle. He has 4 Pokemon. Wowee. Alright, Alakazam coming out. Good thing we don't have to deal with any fairy-type shenanigans in this generation, so let's just blast it with a Psychic and see what we can do. Wow. That thing took that hit like a champ, but I think the next hit should be able to take it out. Alright, Psychic once more. And down goes Azumarill. It's funny, when I was younger, I would always pronounce it Azumarill, just because it has Marill in its name, so I assumed it was the same. Alright, we got a Flygon coming out, which is quite the difference from what we've been seeing so far. I'm going to send out for Alligator so we can use that Ice Punch we got on it. Hopefully that'll bring some progress. Flygon. I feel so bad for Flygon. It totally got robbed in the new Pokemon games, Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. I mean, honestly, this is the one Pokemon you'd expect to get a Mega Evolution, and it just didn't get one. Such a shame, really, but, you know, I'm sure it'll get one eventually. We just have to wait until that fateful day. Magneton coming out. Let's switch over to Arcanine here. And out comes Magneton. Alright, I'm pretty sure a Flamethrower will be able to take this out in one hit, but I'm noticing we're actually running out of uses on Flamethrower, which is pretty scary, actually. Because that's our strongest Fire-type move we have on the party by far. Alrighty. Get our experience, and we got a Houndoom coming out. Okay. I'm going to switch back over to Feraligatr just so we can get a well-placed surf to end off this episode, because I think it's getting a bit long. So I think this is going to be the last fight we show. Okay. Let's just surf it into oblivion. Awesome. One shot. Very, very nice. Alrighty, so we'll get our experience. Are we going to get 66? We are. Feraligatr grew to level 66. Wowee. Alright, and Saturn Grunt was defeated. My confidence has left me on my own. And we get the monies for winning. And I think with that, in the interest of time, I am going to end off the episode here. So, this episode, we managed to infiltrate pretty deep into the basement of the Silph Company in pursuit of Team Saturn, whatever it is they are planning. And next time, we are going to be continuing ever deeper into this sanctum of Silph Company. So, be sure to like and share if you enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next episode.